What's up? It's Angel. I hope that you are doing well today. It's been a minute since I've recorded a video. I usually pre record stuff, so it's been a good few weeks since I've talked to myself with this mic in my hand. So give me a minute here. Life's been really, really, really good for me, I guess. It's August as I'm recording this. It's just the first few days of August. And August used to be my favorite month of the year. I really love August for the cicadas. I love the sound of cicadas. I love the crickets. The crickets are like in full bloom. Everything is in full bloom. Like it really feels like the heat of the summer, even though I would say it's more July, but like it really feels like a good, like the middle of summer. And so everything is just very lively. And I love August for that. But I've always had the worst luck for August. When I've had people leave me, it's always in August for some reason. And I've had depressive episodes in the past in August. I've wanted to, before in the past, end my life actually in August from another year. And so August has never been good to me. And I've, been hoping that this month I'm not seeing anyone. Nothing crazy is going on in my life. So I'm like, I hope I can catch a break this month. And so I have. So far, these first few days, I've been experiencing the best of luck. I've been feeling super, super good about where I'm heading and future plans and ideas for myself. And, I don't necessarily know if these ideas are necessarily going to work out, but these, if they do, they're huge, huge changes in my life, which I'm keeping personal. I'm not telling anyone about them. I don't really want to talk about it today, maybe in another video, but kind of just keeping my life private, even though I do have social media and I do share, like even on the videos here, I do share my thoughts and personal things, but I don't really share exactly what the hell is going on in my life. And I like it like that. It's been really, really peaceful in a way that I don't have to worry about the way people perceive me and like my goals, I guess, or even this idea of like if I tell people about things, like almost like an evil eye thing where it doesn't work out, it doesn't go that way for whatever reason. So it's like I like to keep things to myself now. So that's what I'm doing. I have ideas for myself for the future, but I'm just not telling anyone, and it feels really nice. But the biggest thing that I've been practicing lately, even though I have these ideas for myself and there's a lot of good things happening around me right now, is just practicing this detachment. And you think to yourself, detachment, like you're detaching yourself from things, from meeting new people. The people that I do have in my life right now, I am like, I appreciate them, but I'm detached to them. The experiences that I'm having right now, like for instance, like some of the best luck that I'm having right now is, I guess, like going viral again on like my social media page, which I've been wanting that for a long time now. I've been very concerned about the direction of my content and even feeling motivated about it. I've wanted to quit for a while now, just as I was going to quit in a way somehow, or just kind of really stop creating or slowing down it at least a lot. It picked up again. And just a second as I gave up, I guess, on it or not having an attachment to it anymore, just like kind of letting it go, is when things picked up again, which is so strange. And I think since then, and even a little bit, I guess this past summer, of detaching myself from the people in my life for sure, is it's made me feel a lot better. And I find that everything in my life is just flowing a lot better as I've detached myself from these things. And it's not the fact that it's a cold thing to do or it's a careless thing to do to detach yourself from these things in your life. It's like, do you not like love, do you not appreciate that you're going viral right now, or do you not appreciate that you have people to talk to in your day to day? I don't necessarily want to call them like friends, like I guess so, but I don't have that like strong bond connection, and I see them like on my weekends every weekend or whatever like that. It's like I just see you when I see you because I don't have a choice. It's like I'm at work and I see you, and I appreciate that. But like it's just not the same connection as like having like a best friend or something. It doesn't mean that I don't care about these things or that I'm not appreciating them, because right now I'm like super, super grateful that I am, being seen again, and my content is making a difference for people out there that do need it, and that I do get to like hang around people and have a good time and stuff. It's just the fact that, these things in my life that are happening right now, going viral, making these new friends and stuff, it's not going to last forever. And they've even told it to my face too, which is really funny. But these things are not going to stay in my life forever, and they're not going to be going at the pace as it is right now. And like for me, I'm totally cool with that. And I think I appreciate that a lot more, that, things as they come and go, there's always space for new things to come in, which is nice, because I'm someone who doesn't like, I really struggle with stagnancy. I don't like feeling stuck in my life. I feel like I always want things to be moving, not necessarily, I guess, moving forward, but moving. Like there's movement in my life. When it gets a bit too much of a like a static routine and things just feel expected. But I appreciate that there could always be room for something to come in. And sometimes, I mean, for that to occur, there has to be things that do leave your life, and that could be people, that could be experiences and places and stuff like that. So I've just been very in this detached state. Even in my emotional state, I've been very neutral, and I've honestly have never felt so like light in my life. Like yesterday, I wasn't like a good crazy day actually. It was just like I had a day I had to go to work, just doing a bit of errands. I do my like little meditation rituals and I do a bit of exercise and stuff. So nothing crazy happened yesterday, but I felt so good energetically by being detached from like the attention that I'm getting on social media, even though I appreciate it, but just being detached from it. Like I'm not even looking at the numbers at all. I'm trying to avoid them. Sometimes I accidentally see shit and I'm like, "Oh, that's great," but I'm not going to be attached to the outcome. I'm not going to be attached to receiving any outcome at all. So I've just been in this very detached state, which has like led me to be very neutral. But this neutrality, I find, has led me to feel a lot of joy in my life. Like yesterday, I've just been thinking a lot about my future and where I might possibly go, and I'm like so excited about it. And I was so happy yesterday that I almost wanted to cry just out of joy, just how like good I feel about my fucking life right now. And it's like there's nothing crazy happening in my life either. I'm just like, I don't really have friends still. I'm just talking to people at work that I really appreciate. I really appreciate those relationships that I do have with them there. And just being creative, just having fun, making videos for myself at my own pace now, not because I have to put something out all of the time. It's like I'm just going to put out something because I genuinely want to create something. I want to say something to the world. And so I've just been feeling like I'm in this like flow state. I feel natural. I feel, I don't know, I just feel really good. So I guess detachment has been this practice, I guess, of appreciating the present moment. I feel like it's all about the present moment. It's not being attached to things of your past and not being attached to what can come or what you want to come. I think detachment is super powerful. It's a way to completely surrender yourself to the present moment and to surrender to yourself, to surrender to what your life is. You can definitely have a direction or desires in your life. Like, I guess my mindset right now as I'm moving forward and practicing this detachment is to just like remind myself that this experience that I'm having in life is a human experience, and that's what it is, a human experience. It's not something that's going to last forever. I'm like ultimately, inevitably am gonna die, and that doesn't scare me at all. Actually, I really look forward to it. I'm just not stressing about shit anymore. But I'm like, let me enjoy my life right now, right? That this is a human experience. If I want to experience as much as possible and really enjoy, each experience that I do have, I have to live presently in the moment, and I can't, be so hung up about what I really, really want in my life and the things that I wish stayed in my life and stuff like that, and just sulking about it. Like, it's not gonna get me anywhere. That really just ultimately puts me in this very low state. And I think if you could just appreciate, what is in your life right now, especially as like yesterday, I was just sitting outside and I was like, this always happens when I listen to music. Music is like the most inspirational thing in my life. It really like sets the tone for my life. I use music as a way to kind of like put background music to my life. It's atmospheric to me. Like, I'm a music person and I'm a lyric person. And so I was just listening to music yesterday and it made me think of my past versions of myself. And I thought to myself, like, when I was that past version of like how I thought life wasn't enough. And I've written something about this actually that I might make into a video for like Instagram and stuff. But when I was that past version of myself, I felt like life wasn't enough because I was so concerned about where I was going, what life was going to be for me, and or probably even like being worried about losing things in my life. That past version of me did not see what good I was about to experience within like 6 months. Like, maybe I was going to meet someone, or I was gonna have this crazy experience or life-changing experience or a great opportunity. You know, I had no idea back in the past. I wasn't presently living enough, because if I could go back, I would just have a ton more fun in my present moments. You know, I would just be enjoying the fact that I was this person back then, this naive person, and I feel like I'm always going to be naive, and it's not that I'm naive actually, it's just the fact that everything is always a learning experience. I have no idea what's coming, but yeah, if I could just live in that state again as that person that was like just a little bit lost in life or confused or worried especially, I would just live more presently and enjoy what I had been. And I feel like that's what I'm doing now by detaching myself, is appreciating what is right now. But yeah, I guess that's what's going on in my life, is I'm just been practicing detachment heavily these last few days, weeks, or this summer, I would say, but heavily being very conscious of it these last few days. I've never felt so good, and I would recommend trying it for yourself. I don't think it happens overnight. I think everything is a learning experience, and it has its own length of time set for you appropriately. I hope you enjoyed today's conversation. I filmed in my room today on my bed, actually, instead of my chair, to change it up a bit. But yeah, today is just, I have to be at home to babysit a dog. So yeah, that's what it is. If it's beautiful outside where you are today, though, I do recommend you go out for a nice little walk or just sit in nature, ground yourself if you need to, and just enjoy the moment for a minute. Appreciate what you're looking at. And if you aren't following me on Instagram and you like to see some of those videos, check them out, I guess. I've been posting a few of them here as shorts, but it's YouTube's short editing format program sucks. So I don't really know how much I'm gonna be posting of those. I'd love to, but if you want to check those out, I am on Instagram. So I'm sending you good vibes, and I'll catch you in the next video. So yeah, take good care.